just some small town dads living in the White Mountains. Welcome to Small Town Dads. I'm your host, Jesse Regalado, and with me, my favorite STD,
Gabriel Lee Nelson.
What's up, homie?
What up, man? How you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. I'm feeling, not really. My dog's got in a fight. Really kind of bummed things out at home, but no serious things, nothing the vet couldn't fix. So shout out to Aspen Ridge, I think is what it was, in Pine Top.
Shout out to protecting the dogs.
Oh man, thank you so much. They got to see her in that day, and I mean, my kids were about to vomit when they seen these
I'm about to vomit.
wounds.
You talking about
what
vomiting?
I mean? So it's
Stop! I will puke. I 100% will puke.
That's great. So anyway, we had a scare at home, but things are calmed down now, and the dogs they're good and they're safe, and one's getting. We got meds, and she's making sure that
she's okay.
She's good. Yeah,
the other dog's kind of in doggy jail right now.
She's in doggy jail. Yep.
No bond.
She's in the doghouse.
Heyo.
Hey, wow, wow. Give me the sound effect. I don't know. How cheesy can we make this?
Too early in the pod for that kind of shit.
It is way too fucking early. We need a person back there doing it, Zing!
Oh, that would be awesome.
Just a little.
I meant it was too early for them type of fucking jokes.
It would be. I mean, yeah, it's kind of early.
I haven't even got a half a beer down yet.
I know. Well, yeah, so other than that, we had a comedy show. That was fun.
That was fun.
But before we get into all that, I feel like let's go back to our roots. Hit them with a little White Mountain
Watch. Wee woo,
Yeah.
wee woo. Also, okay, turn them off. Turn them off!
Ah!
All right. Sorry, I was scared.
I don't want to trigger you. I'm sorry. But yeah, I got one case. I don't know if you have seen much in the news, but this just got released. Someone got shot.
Where?
Officers responded to Ramsey Park, located in Eager.
Okay.
There's a reference to an assault. And then a few moments later, officers were notified of another assault called at Bashes. So it started at one place, moved to Bashes.
They were beefing, and then they
relocated.
Kept beefing.
Migrated the beef. Got to Bashes, and then all of a sudden,
bam.
A 48-year-old, I don't know, I don't really care about giving his name out. Yeah. It's a beef, that's personal between them, but he shot a victim after the altercation in the parking lot, and the victim drove away from the scene, stopping at another location to call 911.
So that motherfucker got shot, hopped in his car.
Yeah.
I wonder where he got shot at. Like, was
it doesn't say
arm, leg, or maybe it was a really bad gunshot wound, but that has to be adrenaline at that point.
All of it's adrenaline.
Because you're like, I got to call an ambulance or I might die.
Yeah.
So it's...
I've been shot by
a
pellet gun.
Oh. Come on, we all have.
So that's what I mean. It's like, I can't imagine a big gun, even a 22 would scare the shit out of me. That would still burn. It would still fuck you up. So the fact that he got shot, then drives away, that's badass.
That's pretty impressive. Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. He must be a small town dad.
So he got in the car to go call the ambulance. Homie stayed where he shot him?
Yep. The guy stayed, which is a responsible shooter. That's a responsible gunman right there. Shoot someone, and then immediately was like, I should probably stay here. Oops.
I fucked up.
Skedios. Oh, man.
I guess if I got shot by someone, I'd want to be shot by that guy.
Yeah, exactly. He, leaves his number, or he just stays with you.
He just leaves the note. Here's my information.
Oh, my God. So, yeah, he stayed, and he calls the police on himself.
See? There's integrity there.
That's when man, this really went off the rails.
Trigger happy integrity.
I love it. That's how Americans should be. You're gonna have guns. At least follow through. Do
your due diligence as a shooter.
Yeah, come on. How would you want to be shot? You got to ask yourself that. How would you want to be shot? I would definitely want the person to hang out with me, or well,
Feel
the
some
other guy
remorse
took
at
off,
least.
which is funny.
He's like, "Fuck you! I don't want to hang out with you anymore."
No, come on, guys, come on. Like,
I wonder what they were beefing about.
I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I have no idea.
Like, who was a better shot?
What if he was like selling him a gun? You know?
Oh, he bought the gun.
He bought the
and
gun.
He was mad that he paid too much for it.
Yeah, he's like, God, I looked online. You bastard! You're selling this.
Bam!
And,
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got. What did you have anything?
Not crime-wise, really. Like
No
you
crime?
said. I did read an article that there's another predator out there on the loose. Got arrested for not
God.
updating his address and being on the sex registry.
Oh.
So maybe he is registered and moved from somewhere.
Okay.
Didn't tell anyone, or I don't know if he just failed to register at all.
he just forgot.
Yeah.
Oops, I forgot.
Bobby King, get your shit together.
Oh, Bobby,
Yeah.
BK, having it their way. No, it doesn't work that way.
Because I don't like to name names, but I do think sex offenders don't have that right anymore.
Wow,
Like-
this is awkward now. I don't know if I can do the podcast with you. Just kidding.
Weren't you? You're like legally obligated to tell me, aren't you?
That's good. Oh man, no, I agree with you. There's a line, and I would want to know that information, especially being a parent, and
In a
yeah,
small town where your kids go out and about and into public.
yep, yeah. So you can't hide.
Fuck you, Bobby.
Yeah, fuck you. Before that was the White Mountain Watch.
Now, speaking of the sex predators.
Speaking of predators, oh my God! I was a predator for this food truck. Oh my God!
Which food truck is that?
Moon Dogs, baby.
Fucking Moon
Shout out
Dogs.
to Moon Dogs.
Yeah, I would predatorize
Oh
that food
man.
truck.
Oh yeah. I've been grooming that food truck, man. Since their last location, I've been stalking them online, making sure I find that food truck. He probably doesn't want us talking like this.
I
Talking about his truck like this. Let's go back. Let's start over again. Let's start
Point
fresh.
being, the food is that good, man.
Oh, it's amazing.
Dude, one of the best Chicago dog I've
Dude,
ever had.
that Italian beef is
Dude.
the best sandwich
That shit
on the mountain.
will turn your day around.
Yeah.
It will make you want to be kinder to someone.
Yes,
Like,
delicious. Oh man,
So- not to stroke your ego too much, but
no, yeah, I
shit's
mean,
delicious.
it's delicious. Thank you. He's always keeping everyone up to date.
You can-
with calendars on where he's gonna pop up at.
You can just taste that he cares about it. You
Yeah.
can just taste that he wants you to feel that love.
He's one of
Food
the.
is a love language.
It is. He's one of the few people that I don't mind talking to while he's preparing the food.
Yeah.
Because every now and again it's like, just here's my order. Okay, I'll be
Yeah.
back. I'm gonna play on my phone. But no, he's always got a great attitude. Even when it was like rough weather. Yeah.
Right.
And but yeah, I loved him when he had the spot up in Pine Top. When he was sharing that I think it was like sweet peas.
Okay, I
the
didn't.
smoothie.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I thought it was always just the food truck.
Yeah, I take my kids there. We would go and
Yeah.
and this is when we were in Sholo, so it's like the drive was
make that
worth
trip.
it, man. You make that trip, and I still make that trip. So anyway, I just wanted to say just a shout out, man. Come on, it was
Much love.
much love.
And he's very deeply rooted in the White Mountains.
He is.
He's been here a long time, bartended for a long time.
yeah, hell
Like,
yeah,
go show some love.
hell yeah. He's representing well.
I'm just trying to
I
get
love
free
it.
Chicago dogs for life.
For
so I hope
life.
this works.
please.
Anyone else you wanna? Any other restaurants?
Ooh,
Any other places?
yeah, Irish Colleen. The Irish Colleen. I love my favorite pub
That
in
was a
Pine Top.
really racist Irish.
Hey, was
expression.
it? See, we always do a good. I love how our hearts are in a good place. We want to promote these people, and then we always tarnish it by saying something.
Yeah. Top of the morning to you. All I know is potatoes and death.
Let's start this segment. Let's go back out, and we'll start fighting, and just like with vodka bottles or something, and then we'll get into it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, the Irish Colleen. I just want to give a shout out to them. Great food, consistent service. They have awesome staff.
Awesome Irish whiskey and Irish beer.
Man, I love the varieties. And it's a fun place for me to do magic. It's super intimate and it's kid friendly. But I'm biased totally because I host their in-house tournaments. So we got darts and pool. 9-ball tournaments.
Sounds like you were bribed.
They definitely. No, I love it. I like my friends come out and play. It's definitely, like I said, because it's more of an intimate venue. It doesn't feel like the big tournaments that I normally am used to going to.
Yeah.
It does kind of feel like just practice. Because it's different. It's single elimination.
Are you saying that just because you whoop everyone's ass over there?
Shh. I'm trying to keep all the good players away. There is a player cap, though, because we have one table and we have 2 dartboards.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels like just hanging out in my buddy's garage.
Right? Just waiting your turn.
Just waiting my turn, yeah. But we have a good time. They have a bunch of stuff going on. Boozy Bingo. They have...
they do trivia.
Trivia. Yeah, they got trivia. And now the weather is getting warmer, they're going to be start doing live music again.
Yeah.
Oh, man. The comedy shows have been fun inside, but I cannot wait to get back out in that patio. Like, huge... I mean, plenty of space on that stage.
And a kids area.
They have multiple tables. It was a cool place to perform.
And when it's really hot in the summertime, their Outback shed bathroom has the dopest AC.
Yeah, it really does.
So you just go and stand in there.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. But yeah. Shout out to the Irish Colleen. Come
Awesome
see
people.
me. Come hang out if you wanted to play some games. If not, just go say hi. Tell them that Small Dad sent you.
Tell them the STD
Small
sent
dads.
ya.
Small dads.
They'll know what it means.
The little dads. No, yeah. Tell them
that's the other show.
Tell them STDs brought you here. And yeah. Anyway, have a good time.
Someone's gonna show up and be like, I got herpes.
I got the clap. What do I get?
So I heard I had to catch something to come here.
Yeah. Other than that, let's see. I have the city of Show Low is throwing a 3K hair color run walk on April 12th.
3,000 hairs.
3,000 hairs. At the new pavilion in Show Low Park. Check-in starts at 8 o'clock. There's a registration, so go find that.
So this is, I mean, how I don't know.
It's a marathon. It's a
Okay.
walk, but it's all Easter themed, And I'm sure they're gonna have. They always have egg hunts
Yeah.
at the park. Those are fun. Have you taken Arthur to egg hunts?
No.
He's still small, right?
Yeah. So this year he's really gonna
He's
like.
finally at that.
Yeah. Last year he was a little
Yeah.
too young to really get out and do it, but I think he's
Sure.
gonna have fun searching for eggs.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. I love how extreme some of the parents get. Like they're out there grabbing the eggs for their kids and stuff.
Well, there is an egg shortage going on right now.
Yep, there is. It's real. Yeah. Other than that, the comedy show we just had, I had a blast.
It was fun.
It was really one for the comics.
Yeah.
I'd say it was really one of those. That's just how open mics go.
It was a real interesting one for me because I had zero shit planned. I even said I wasn't going to do the show.
Oh, that's right.
And then changed my mind halfway through the day.
You even changed it in the pod. Like you were really going back and forth with it.
because I had said yes originally and then realized I couldn't.
What made you?
The attention whore in me.
That checks out.
Just to be up on stage.
You little whore.
Yeah, I know. I can't help it. I wasn't hugged enough as a child.
No, yeah. Well, we had like one of our largest that signed up, like as far as the number of people that
Right.
signed up.
We even got some last minute people.
Last minute people. That was fun. That's always great when I'm sitting there, making sure everyone's on their time, and someone's like, "Hey, can I go up?"
Like, fuck
Hell yeah! So yeah, that was awesome. If anyone's interested in trying stand up, come
Should
come to the show.
We had a real drunk guy decide to do it. And
Yes.
just walked around with the mic down here and
Yep.
just yelling at the crowd.
Yep. Oh, that was great. Yeah, just fucking that was
Every
awesome.
time the story continued, I'm like, oh Jesus, where is this gonna
Yeah.
go? What is about to be said?
We got a comic from Tucson, Jared. Jared, he was one of the new ones that just popped up.
I think I had never seen that guy before.
No, he just told me. So he probably does. I don't know if he does.
Yeah.
Just going based on what he said. But yeah, he said he hits open mics. He does mics in Tucson. But typically when someone does it, he carried himself really well.
He
so
did.
you could tell,
It
like,
was a
yeah,
good
he
set.
definitely does stand up.
And being able to go to a different town just for the open mic is almost terrifying to me.
Yeah.
Like, I can do it at One Eyes. Those are my stomping grounds.
Sure.
I can get up there and say whatever the hell I want. These people know me.
Yeah.
Now going in front of a massive crowd of people I've never seen. It scares me what kind of joke I should make, how they'll respond. If someone says, boo, you suck, that'll be crushing.
You turn on them.
Yeah.
You suck.
Look at Michael Richards them real quick.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And Kramer them.
Yeah. I mean, overall, everyone did their time well. They got up, did what they wanted to do. So that was fun. We actually have a special guest from the comedy show. I'm excited. This is our first interview.
Right. I'm a little nervous. I've never interviewed anyone like this. I've interviewed people for jobs. That's easy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just going to be a great time. He's always a good time at the shows. Yeah, he's one of the most consistent comedians on the mountain that come up. And I always respect that.
Always got some fresh material.
Yeah, always working, and even when we're hanging out, because he comes to the dart tournaments, yes, believe, when he comes out.
Play pool like a real bar star.
We have pool too. Don't act like we don't, all right?
Yeah, I just play the real one, the better one.
Oh, the better one. Oh, see, this is how this on-life beef starts, man. We're about to fuck around and get another Battle of the Bars going, watch. Anyway, he's always a great time. I think you guys are going to love him. I know we love him. And we'll be right back. Hey. Some would call our guest today a mythical creature.
The Mystery Man.
Often depicted as small, bearded figures with pointy hats. Associated with gardens, forests, and the earth.
Damn.
And believed to be the protectors of nature and treasure. Please welcome my Gnome, Don the Gnome.
Don, get your ass in here. How you doing?
I'm doing good, brothers. I'm doing really good.
Very nice.
Welcome to the
Happy to
podcast.
Happy to be here.
Yes.
Proud to be here. But
Cheers. How about we start this off with the...
For the Gnomies.
There you
The
go.
Gnomies.
For the Gnomies.
my Gnomies. Before we start this, I have one request.
We're starting it, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, is this request going to scare us?
Then he brings out a gun.
Oh.
I have one request.
Hell yeah.
Woo! Look. Well, this is where that dead air starts. So while you guys talk, I'll put this on.
Right now.
Okay, so I'm bringing these brothers into the gnome world. Now, the thing is, one of these hats is a cod piece, not the one I'm wearing, but one of those two is a cod piece.
But have you worn... So you wore one of them as a cod piece?
I'm not going to tell you.
I think I can smell it.
Good for you.
Why do I feel like we're a part of like the red version of the KKK?
I was getting there.
I don't know. Oh, man.
The GG.
The GG, triple Gs.
Yeah.
The gnome.
Gnomies.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate the hats. Yeah, man. Well, welcome to the podcast.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
So we were just talking before we get into the interview, because I'm sure everyone at home wants to know about our buddy Don the Gnome.
I have so many questions.
Fun fact: he is the world's tallest gnome.
Yes, I am. I am the world's largest gnome, and yes, I am proportionate. That'll come up later.
Now,
That'll come up later.
being the tallest gnome, did you get like picked on by the regular size gnomes when you were growing up?
At first it was, and playing sports at the gnome world was no fun anymore. And I had to go through that body dysmorphia thing and having to accept who I am as the world's largest gnome.
Was that difficult?
At first it was as a teenager and growing up, but as I got older and my beard started to whiten a little more, it kicked in. I'm comfortable with who I am today.
Did that help them accept you better as the tallest
yes,
gnome?
highly. Because see, first of all, gnomes are disrespected.
How so?
We were protectors of the forest. My family, my ancestors rode on the backs of deers and rabbits. We can talk to the woodland creatures. I'm part of the mythical world. You bring me home, put me in the yard, end of the conversation.
Dang, so the humans did you dirty.
Yeah,
You know what's crazy? Because I think that would again, I'm human, so forgive me. Don the
It's
Gnome,
okay, it's okay.
but I do want to say I thought that was like a high aspiration for gnomes. Like I thought gnomes wanted to be like protectors of my garden or my property. I thought that
We're
I don't know.
gardeners
Okay.
and guardians,
Mm.
not guards.
Not guards. The guardians of the garden, but not
We
guards.
take care of the garden. We take care of the animals. I
Okay.
can talk to all of them.
Oh.
I'm not there to
Do they talk
guard.
back?
Yes, they
Like,
do.
y'all can understand each other?
Yes, I'm part of the mythical world. Once
Wow.
again.
That's wild.
Insects, birds, animals.
So insects, what can you tell me what the hell's wrong with spiders then?
What? That all right?
No, I don't like spiders.
That's-
Fuck
I can
spiders.
tell. I had no problem
Well,
with them.
Well, I love how you just took off with the questions. I love it. I mean, you can tell Gabe is really excited right now.
I'm real
But
curious about
I
this.
do. My first few questions was, normally we wouldn't talk to a gnome.
No.
We wouldn't be talking to a gnome. But I know you by signing up for the comedy show.
So
And I'm pretty shocked when I got your sign up for the comedy show. Again, it's not every day that we get to talk to gnomes. If anything, I thought they were just lawn ornaments.
Yeah, this
or-
is a first for me.
Or just again, forgive me.
I
But-
think that's what he meant by like being disrespecting the gnomes, calling them lawn ornaments.
Well, I mean that's what the aisle says, but I don't get upset when I go through the Hispanic aisle. It's just kind of like it is what it is. But I want to be corrected. I want to be better.
Yeah.
All right. But I will say this: I was shocked. Is not the normal profession, I would say, for gnomes to be comedians. And I just curious from your perspective, why did you want to get into comedy?
Well, brother, it really wasn't necessarily about getting into comedy. It was about the voice of gnomes.
Spreading
See,
the message.
Spreading the message on what's going on with us. And that's how we became. Because, see, gnomes speak at a higher level. They can speak to the animals. They really don't like speaking to humans. And I'm that bridge.
I don't like speaking to humans.
So I'm that bridge. And being my size, I can make a point.
Yeah.
So it
I
wasn't
see what he did
just-
there.
So
Touch points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking coneheads. So
Well, you guys are familiar with human culture.
I'm
Like
out in the
entertainment
yard.
stuff?
I'm out in the yard. I can look in the big bay windows at the big TV and go, "What is that?"
Now I'm worried. Now I'm scared.
You shake your head.
That's
So
awesome.
the Coneheads is offensive to you.
Well, actually, there are probably some distant relatives
Oh, right.
Oh,
See?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
in another planet. Just that alien thing, that mystical creature, that alien thing. It doesn't really bug me.
Yeah. No?
No, I mean, come on. I
It's
can talk to the animals. I talk to the mythical creatures. I hang out with. I don't like admitting it. I've hung out with elves.
what's wrong with elves?
Do you guys like not get along generationally or
I want you to think about every elf you've ever met. Uppity.
like they're just prudes?
So they're positive? Like, what? What?
They think that they're better than everybody else. I'm an elf. I'm better than humans.
Oh, they're pretentious.
I'm an elf. I'm better than you.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
You're a fucking elf.
Uh-huh. Well, they live long.
That's
what I hear.
So do gnomes, but you
Oh,
don't
that's
do
true.
that uppity thing.
Hey, but we don't have elves in our lawns and stuff. I mean,
No.
Should.
You said the
we'll
elves.
switch it out.
The elves should be the lawn ornaments.
Elves.
Elves.
They got 2 points. Though.
Well, what's
They-
your
both of their
opinion
ears
on
point.
trolls?
Oh, trolls. Trolls.
Because we have trolls.
Oh man, trolls run rampant,
Mm-hmm.
both in my world and in your world.
Yeah, that is very true.
Okay.
Our
Oh, yeah.
trolls are the worst.
They are.
They never say anything nice. They have small hands and they talk a lot. They wear red baseball caps This is a hat. It's not a cap. Oh, that was political. Sorry, human.
Thought it was a codpiece.
Yeah, that
No,
too.
mine
Some of it should be a
Yep.
cod.
Yep, checks out.
Sorry, humans. That was political. I didn't mean to step into that.
Yeah,
world.
no. Yeah, even we don't like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Trolls. But trolls, oh my, they smell. You never get the smell off of you. If you ever slept with
A
troll?
troll? I have.
We've all been there,
you can take 100 showers and still go, I feel dirty.
right? Well, we called it STDs for a reason.
Yeah.
You know?
There you are.
Well, I have a cod piece on my head. I'm not too worried about the troll smell. Now, trolls are the one under bridges that stop you, right?
Under bridges,
Paths.
mom's basement, those places, trolls. Under bridges, some caves, some are woodland, mountain trolls. I don't think there's desert trolls, but that's a different name.
Into the mic. I
Into the-
know that.
okay.
Sorry, yeah. So comedy, like just going back, I digress. How you been liking it?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's a new world.
Yeah.
It's you have to be creative.
Hmm.
You have to be the most creative person there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
I love it.
I already have that position filled, sir.
You weren't a cod piece.
Damn, he's got you trapped. All right.
Well, shit.
Yep, exactly. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm glad that you've been able to find a platform for you to go out and preach, because I do feel like you need to get the word out there about gnomes. It's nice to tap into this. I mean, we have movies like Snow White, to go based off of, and like just Fern Gully and whatnot, like
Okay,
Lord of the Rings.
Snow White. Cultural misrepresentation.
Snow White is?
Snow White. Those aren't dwarfs. Those are gnomes.
Oh, okay.
I recognize some of them. I saw the preview and I go, that's Uncle Carl. Uncle Carl. Yeah.
Carl. Carl.
Carl.
Carl. Yeah, him too.
But yeah, it's
Man,
like,
it just, and then, the lawn ornament thing, home decor. Home decor is a lamp.
gnome
It's
decor.
a chair.
No.
So,
When you go to Gnome Depot.
Those are Mexican gnomes. They're short. They're hard workers. So I'm just curious, how do you relax after a long day? Especially you, because you tower over all the other gnomes.
so
how do
okay.
you
How
relax?
do I relax?
Yeah.
Probably the same way you guys relax.
Jerking off?
Well, it's
Smoking weed?
probably smoking the smoke, having some drink, kicking it.
Yeah.
The nomads.
All right.
Yeah, hanging out.
That leads me to my next question. Are you in a relationship, Don?
Oh, I've been in a relationship for a couple hundred years.
A couple hundred years.
Yeah, with a nomad.
Oh, how do you keep that fresh for that long?
Oh, baby, you gotta love a woman with curves.
That's great.
Now, like, after a long day, the long day, does that entail just standing there and, garden
We don't guard.
the garden?
We don't guard the garden. We're
Oh,
guardians.
being a guardian of the garden.
Get
Okay.
it right.
Sorry. Now, do you guys, take shifts, or is it just something every gnome does every day for a certain amount of time?
Every gnome has their position. Every gnome knows their spot.
Mm.
They know what to do.
Okay.
Okay.
I just speak for all of them.
Yeah.
I don't
Every
have a-
gnome knows her place. It sounds pretty. Woo!
Isn't it, man?
Yeah.
Whoa,
I
sorry.
wish humans were like that. more.
Sorry.
No, I like it. I like it. Yeah. I love gnomes. For me, seem very humble.
They are.
They do.
And not diluted to the world. They've been around. They've seen some shit, dark
Mhm.
shit, good shit.
Yeah,
I
rise
do
and
want to.
falls.
I do want to. I'm sorry to switch gears. I do want to speak on behalf of elves for a little bit, because we just went through Elf on a Shelf, and I've seen some of those pictures, and they go through hell sometimes. So I don't think it's just gnomes getting the bulk of the. Humans are dumb. Okay,
Well-
we make dumb mistakes. Everything's a joke to us, So I just want you to know it. Don't take it personal.
No,
I love gnomes.
I don't take it personal.
Yeah.
I really don't. I understand, where your human flaws are at, and I accept them.
All right. Yes.
Nice.
See,
I
I
accept
can
it.
do that.
look at this. We're bridging the worlds together. STDs,
STD.
bridging the worlds together.
That's right.
STD is getting the Pulitzer Peace Prize.
So, what are the perks of being a mythical creature compared? Because like you hang out with humans,
perks.
right?
Perks. All the mythical creatures, all of them. Elves, unicorns, Krampus. Him and I are going to have a talk. All the mythical creatures, be able to talk to all the animals, the birds. We don't talk to fish much. They don't have a lot to say.
Yeah. Okay.
You know? Not a one-sided conversation. But, we...
bloop, 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 bloop.
They're real inconsiderate talkers.
I don't give a shit anyway. But, you have all these perks, man. You can do this. You got magic on your side.
Mm-hmm.
You have all these things. You can change dimensions. Man, you're rocking it.
Just living your best gnome life.
Man, you're
Just rocking into the mic.
Rocking it.
There you
Rocking it. So, and then the downfalls. Bring you home, put you in the yard, never say another word to you. Dog comes over and pisses on your head.
Oh, the disrespect.
Yeah, that's a disrespect right there. And then you got that
But
individual.
can't you talk to the dog and say, hey, like, don't do that, please?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've talked to the dog.
Oh man.
My little gnome brother goes, hey, talk to the dog. I go up to the dog and I go, hey, you do that again, I'm going to piss in your water dish. It's going to be the end of our conversation. Dog gets it.
Good.
Good.
Put that dog in its place.
Yeah.
You have to.
Question. So, be honest. Do gnomes have like special nicknames for humans?
I don't think, hey, stupid counts.
Okay.
But do y'all got like
Just
is there a derogatory slang or?
No, I just think calling people stupid,
Mm,
that's pretty much your nickname.
that's the nickname?
I mean,
Nice.
it's just not with gnomes.
Oh, okay.
It races through the whole Fey world.
Say that's everyone.
Damn,
Everybody, man. If a unicorn would be able to talk to you, he'd go, hey, you're stupid.
Like that's what those fish's
I mean,
bloops
it's
are
kinda,
saying.
like, oh, hey, this is a human. Stupid.
Right. Okay. Damn.
Would
You really don't like humans, huh?
No, they,
I mean, I kind of understand. I don't like humans that much either.
No, there's times where I don't like humans, but I will say this: like, we're all here. We all got to get along. The idea of talking to a human, like for me, I feel like you're belittling me. I don't know any better. I'm not hip to the world. I can't talk to the animals now without drugs.
Right.
So I'm just curious, what are some tips to change this image? Because like I want to make amends. I want to
be
fix
better.
I want to fix the wrong.
you want to fix it wrong.
I want to be better.
No,
Help me.
Gnomes have two sayings.
Okay.
Tell the truth, be kind.
Solid.
It's pretty solid. Pretty easy.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
already. I think.
Yeah, be kind, tell the truth. And I think if we started with that,
Okay.
we're working things out. The
Okay.
gnomes and the other fake creatures, we've worked things out. There are ones that you want to talk to. There's ones you don't want to talk to.
Is there like therapy for like humans and mythical creatures?
I don't think we've bridged that gap yet.
Okay.
Like have a one-on-one with the
Yeah,
unicorn.
Yeah, like,
Like,
do you have anyone that you guys go to that's like, you feel so chill? You feel like you got it down, And I feel like, where did that confidence come from? Like, where you just have resources in the mythical community that we don't have? I mean, 'cause it's tough for us to get health.
Well, first of all,
so
yeah, it is.
So
Yeah, I understand that.
So who do you go to? Like, what are your
our health care is all taken care of. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all pretty much get along. We all we live in a symbiotic relationship. I mean, these are the way things are. So why am I messing with it?
Yeah.
That's true. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it. So here we have all this going for us. Like, we can all talk to each other no matter what the language is.
Yeah.
We can communicate.
So there's like a common language throughout all species.
I would say it's just not a common language.
Like we have English. You're speaking
You're
English now.
speaking English, but
So like, what's the What is it? What's the language that you guys
It would
all
be in the
speak?
Fey world. It'd be in the fairy world.
Okay.
You know.
So, but then you're talking to a mythical creature, right?
Right.
Do you say what you say in English, and they respond how whatever sound they would make, and you just know what's being said? Does that make
Not all
sense?
gnomes speak English.
Mm. Well, yeah, I know. We get it. You're smart.
Yeah, but sorry, I'm too dumb for
Jesus,
this.
God.
No, but I guess what I'm saying.
I
is-
understand. I understand the question.
Yeah.
What I'm saying to, let's say, one of the brownies or the fairies or to a
Whoa, one of the brownies. Whoa.
Putting these red caps to use, baby.
It just sounds like. Anyway, go ahead.
No, you don't eat the brownies.
I don't eat the brownies.
They taste awful.
It's great.
Should build a wall to keep us from them.
You guys, yeah.
Be about a foot high.
I was gonna ask, do you guys have like politics, or do you have like a monarchy? Is there like a king gnome?
No. We're all the same. We're all the same.
We're all the same. All
We're
right.
all the same.
So there's
no
no,
one runs?
there's no hierarchy.
No
There's
hierarchy?
no lowarchy. There's no nothing. We're just
Okay.
Lowarchy.
You just exist. Lowarchy.
nothing, man.
This is molarchy.
Molarchy.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So it's not every day we get to
Do you
talk.
need some backup? Do you need some more background about who I am and what's going on? Or
Well, okay. Well, I mean, hundreds of years. It'll take us forever.
Okay.
You know, because you've been around a lot longer. We're only here 100 years on our good days, right? So us humans, like, I'm just trying to cram so much and get so much info, from you, because it's like I don't know that world other than literature and movies, But I have to admit though, it's like you're over here bagging on elves, and I feel like if there was a creature I'd like to fuck, it would be an elf.
Unicorn.
oh, hey, so
It's like the
unicorn.
It's like the tranny of horses.
Oh, now look at Gabe asking the tough questions. I love it.
So then with the elves,
down, big fella.
I got a question about the elves.
yeah, let's do that.
Santa's elves. Is that like prison for elves who fuck up? Do elves eventually, is their ultimate goal to
That's
end
a
up
good
there?
question. Solid question.
It all happens in trade school.
Okay.
If you want to be that elf, you can be that elf.
Okay. So them elves want to be that elf.
They want to be there.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't. They never revolt. Have you ever heard?
That's
of
kind of
Santa's-
sad though. That's like, who would want to be there?
That's like
How
the
do you know
wall in
this?
Game
yeah,
of Thrones.
You know,
that is
okay.
weird.
You look at the guy. You look at one of your humans, and they're doing a job, and you, as humans, you go, "Why do they want to do that?"
Right.
Well, maybe they're happy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I
Look at
always-
you
you guys
defending
don't-
elves. Got you.
Because there's a part of me that always thought that was kind of like a sweatshop.
It sounds like it.
It does.
It looks like it. Smells like a sweatshop. Looks like a sweatshop.
But they're all happy.
That is
And
true.
I
But that's
don't know.
back to them. You say they're just naturally uppity.
Oh, elves?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They think you're better.
So like
So-
maybe they hate it, but they just can't help but be optimistic.
Ooh, that's a good question. 'Cause what if it's like a deeper thing? Because there's times that I, as a human, I'll just go about and be like, you know what? I need to be happy in this moment. Because for like my kids, I can be pissed off at work at their birthday party.
Yeah.
So I feel like those elves every day they're in that high stressful situation.
That's a good attitude.
Oh, you know what? Be more like elves. No, just you know what? Is there like cool clubs?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, parties. Like
yeah.
Could we go?
Oh, yeah.
Is that something you can?
No, ain't no
you know?
problem, man. I can
Oh,
hook you up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can hook you up.
Because I will say this: I feel like no one's probably party harder.
Oh, hobbits are the only ones that beat us.
Yeah.
Hobbits
Alright.
are the only ones.
Oh,
that, you know-
hobbits.
Oh, leprechauns too. Those drunken little
Leprechauns.
Okay. Rule number 1: growing up in the woods.
I love how that cuts through. It's universal.
Yeah.
Rule number 1: you don't try to outdrink leprechauns.
yeah.
Okay, bad things happen.
Right.
Yeah. Just like you don't
wake
try
up-
to outdrink the Irish.
Wait, you can outdrink the Irish. Fuck them.
Oh.
But you can outdrink. You cannot outdrink a leprechaun. These things happen. You'll end up days later in the woods,
Mm-hmm.
drunk, naked.
No pot of gold.
Nothing. You don't even have shoes on.
That's
You're
great.
naked in the woods, drunk.
I've had that happen in human life.
You were abducted. So that's why you don't. It's not a good thing to do. Just never
would
ends
you-
well.
Can you hang enough with the hobbits?
I can hang with the hobbits. I can.
Nice. But eventually, what you're saying, they will drink you under the
They
table.
will. They will take.
Especially because they could just walk under the table.
Oh,
And
man,
you
they
being
could
the tallest
totally-
gnome.
Yeah.
Yes, but you did kind of say you can talk to all creatures. Who's the best to have conversations with? Who's got the craziest stories? Is there any animals or like animals specifically? Because I don't see unicorns.
Yeah.
We don't see dragons. We don't see the mythical side of things.
Oh yeah.
So our creatures, the ones that humans can at least interact with. Like I know you mentioned spiders. With the
Yeah.
what's up with
What's
spiders?
what's their problem?
But I
They
feel
scare me and
like
shit.
you, like hanging out, doing what you were doing before you started coming and doing stuff in the human world. Like, who would you have a conversation with? Who's the
ravens.
My guess would have been a bird.
A raven.
bird?
Because they're classified under a certain breed and all that, but they're a group of them is called a conspiracy.
Really?
Mm.
So, or like
That's
the
cool.
murder of crows. So
Mm.
now you want to go, what are you guys up to? And they're going to answer you like the ones on Dumbo.
Oh no.
Hey,
the
what's happening?
racist ones.
Just like that.
Good old Disney was racist as hell.
Oh, he was. Still owes me
Uh,
money.
Still good.
Does he?
With
They
the new
were
movie?
gnomes. They
With
weren't
the new
dwarves,
movie?
man. They were
He's
gnomes.
talking about the new one.
Oh.
You weren't in that, were you?
No, but his family was.
The family members were in.
So how do you get money? It's your family.
Yeah.
Oh, so
There
you guys
should be
are.
royalties somewhere, and nobody picked them up. Nobody.
Damn. So in your guys' family, if one makes it, y'all make it.
Well, yeah, it just said there's no hierarchy. Everyone is the same.
Oh, that's wild. I don't know if I like that.
It's all good and dandy until you got to split the bag.
Yeah, what the fuck? This guy's over here working in Hollywood. Like his family member working in, Seven Dwarves, probably getting touched because we all know the Me Too thing's a thing. So who knows how they
Sweet
treat these?
Jesus.
Who knows how they treat these like mythical creatures in the Hollywood world?
Well,
you
there's
know?
probably, I'm assuming there's no guild to protect y'all's rights as gnomes,
Yeah, but
especially
mythical-
when they're exploiting
Mythical
you.
guild.
The mythical.
Oh, not yet, but we're working on it.
Mm,
That's why I'm forerunner of
Ooh.
gnomes.
that'd be good
Ooh.
because like ours is SAG. So if you had like the fantasy actors guild,
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like fag and sag?
fags.
Yeah.
Yes. So that exists.
It's in process.
Oh,
It's in the
okay.
process.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
What's fags and sags?
You gotta ask.
Oh, it's-
Oh,
Sorry, I'm
man.
not that much of a nerd. Or gnome.
Or gnome.
He's a nerd for
Hey.
knowing. You're solid for being a part of it.
Oh man. So are you the tallest in your family?
Yes, I am.
Well, you're the world's tallest, so I
I'm
guess that
the
answers it,
world's
right?
tallest.
Are you
Okay.
the only tall gnome?
Oh, the gnome is pretty tall, but so far I'm the only two tall gnomes that we know of.
Has that been difficult? Because everyone else is shorties, right?
Everybody else has height deficiency.
Oh, sorry.
Height deficiency.
Deficiency. It's a personality disorder.
I'm tall intolerant.
Right. Intolerant.
You sizist, motherfucker.
Sizist.
It's all about the hat anyway.
Have you ever accidentally stepped on your wife?
No,
He said she's pretty tall.
my wife is pretty tall.
Oh, okay.
So you two are pretty tall.
Have you ever stepped on any gnome?
I was gonna say it's
No.
gotta be tough. I mean, your family and all that. They're
No,
all short.
I'm really conscious about it. It's one of those like a sixth sense with me
Okay.
that I can pick up on.
And it would
other gnomes.
pierce your foot.
Yeah. And then I have to go through the paperwork. Oh, not worth it.
That's awesome. So
Stepping on there's a lot of paperwork, believe it or not.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you guys still have bureaucracy.
To some extent, I mean, everybody wants to know when so and so dies. How did
That's
how did
fair.
how did Bob the gnome
So
die?
you got a
Do
new...
you guys bury your dead?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good question.
I'm curious because that's a silly. I think it's silly that humans bury our dead.
I guess.
You know,
Do gnomes die?
we're like,
After a couple hundred years.
I mean, they do.
We're at about 400 to 500
gnomes
years.
die. Yeah.
And but we just
What do you
just
do?
kind of fade into the.
You like bury them?
No, we don't bury them. They just
No,
fade
because I
into
know
the-
like they don't go
just
in. Oh.
fade into the surroundings.
Like,
I say that, or
like
I
the
feel
Avengers.
or they just solidify their spot in the yard, and that's where they are now.
Oh, they turn to stone.
Yeah.
That's one theory.
Like
I
that.
can see that as
That's
a theory.
Oh, so you guys don't have it all.
All
the
I know
answers,
is that
okay.
when the older gnomes go out in the woods,
Yeah.
they don't come back, and we never find them.
That's sad.
Wow, dude, you
That's
guys are
heavy.
fucking
Go out into
emos.
the
But,
I
like-
love it.
Yeah, like off into the woods.
I love it.
Yeah.
So who knows if you hear a gnome die in the woods? Is reality real? I don't know.
Jeez.
We have
I'm not ready for
I don't know.
that kind
Well,
of existential
how old are
question.
you? I know, right? How old are you?
right around 467.
Oh, so you're up there.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you have a fear of walking out into the woods? Because as humans, we're kind of on the fence. We're kind of scared about those things.
Yeah.
We're still trying to figure out how to accept death, but when you're talking about it's still kind of a mystery to you guys disappearing into the woods. Like, man, that scares the shit out of me even more than going to hell. Like, I don't know. That's scary as fuck. So are you like worried are you just ready for it?
Always ready for it.
Always ready for it. I mean,
Because you're going back into nature. You're becoming part of the flow
was
so
in the
you kind of
beginning.
just live on.
and move on.
Oh. Do you have like
The force stays with
ancestors that you can talk to? Like ghosts? 'Cause some people believe ghosts.
you. You have to.
And they can. Oh, okay. So ghosts are real?
Yes, you're in this mystical world.
Okay.
You're past the veil.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about Day of the Dead or
Mm.
going to wakes. You're already
You're there.
there already.
So you encounter those out here? Like, do you ever talk to your grandpa and he's like, "Hey, don't do that.
Well, sometimes. Some
Don't
of
eat that mushroom."
them- Yes,
That's a bad one.
that's a bad one.
Oh man, because you
Yeah.
guys know. Come on.
But sometimes some of them won't shut up.
Oh,
I think that's called
I can see
that's
that.
called schizophrenia. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's great.
guessing that gnomes can be mentally ill,
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys seem mentally healthy,
like very strong-minded.
very strong-minded.
Well, you eat the right things, smoke the right things.
What's your
drink the
diet
right
like?
thing.
What's your diet? I mean, because like I feel like you're in good shape for your gnomes, right? Like I don't know, like, or do you guys?
Mostly vegetarians.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, vegetarians. Because you kind of, if you're trying to fix the animal, you don't want to be chewing on its leg.
Fair. You're supposed to be
That
their,
is weird,
be their
like-
guardian.
Yeah, not their,
So you don't eat any meat?
No.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So like tree leaves or like actual vegetables growing in the ground, all of the above.
all of the above.
Okay.
right on.
And the Nomad is a phenomenal cook.
Oh, I
So,
bet
yeah.
you they can cook,
They
huh?
can cook.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's awesome.
I'm just trying to imagine that would be freaking tasty.
well, I mean,
So I'm kind of hungry.
You're just high, dude. It's like, oh my god, did you happen to bring any
Yeah.
samples from?
I'd love to try this nomad salad.
Oh, that's great. You toss that salad, huh?
Respectfully.
Respectfully. No, that's great. Oh man.
Do you guys have any kids?
oh yeah, gnomes always have kids. I have kids,
What's the normal or average for like how many kids?
2 to 5,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's not,
just like
Yeah.
everybody else on the planet. 2 kids, 1 kid, 5 kids,
your kids are all grown and out
up
of
and
the
gone, and I have little
out of the gnome
gnomies,
holes. Okay.
little gnomies.
Oh,
Yeah,
so your
yeah.
grandpa too.
Grandpa know me.
Grandpa know me.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Now, is it hard over all these years, back from what you say about 400?
400.
What time period was that? Was it Renaissance?
Right. Actually, that's when we started. That's when the main flux of us starting and writing it down.
Mm.
But I found out that we started way before that. We're somewhere in the Nordic culture with the Vikings.
Mm.
So
Okay.
we've started at least 500 years before they said we did in the Renaissance.
Yeah.
But they gave us all the magic and everything that went on in the Renaissance world. They gave that all to us.
That's freaking awesome.
It
Yeah.
was. I can dig it.
Yeah. And you like, I guess, did they have to teach you? Is it like a magical moment where they like touch your shoulder and you inherited all of this?
It's intuitive. It's intuitive. You can pick it up. You can pick up other things. Some of our gnomes, some of my brothers and sisters pick up certain things, while other ones don't.
I get
But other ones
that.
pick up certain things. You know, they
Yeah.
understand this plant better than you might.
Yeah.
Right.
But you understand this animal better than they do.
So they can almost
So
like,
it's intuitive.
they can pick their interest, I guess you could call it, and pursue that more so than
Well, if you're
another
not,
area of the magic.
right, but you have the magic with you, so you have all these things to do.
The possibilities are
They're
endless.
endless. Because you're not worried
What
about
a
class.
life.
I
You're not
know.
worried
What
about
a
class.
life.
You're
Holy
not worried
shit.
about this, and this.
Dude, comedy is
Everything
boring
is
now that
just
you talk about your
there.
life. That's awesome. Man, so yeah. What made you want to come and dabble around in the human world?
I saw the way you were treating us,
Oh,
and I said, this
here we go
has
again.
to
This fucking. No, just kidding. I'm a piece of shit human. Trust me. No, but I feel like I mean, gnomes aren't everyone's problems. I just feel like how could we? What could we do like to make it better? The experience out here. Do you have more people that you know of that are in the mythical world that might want to do stand-up comedy, or like?
You know,
Do you guys have do you do comedy in the mythical world?
Well, every day is a comic day in the mythical world. Come on. You're hanging around fairies with glitter, high on mushrooms. You're hanging around elves,
man.
and you can't tell them apart from male or female. They're just elves.
Whoa,
You know, all this is going on.
that is great.
Then
Wow.
Keeblers.
Dude, that sounds the mythical world sounds like a nightclub. Like it just sounds
Pretty much. All
Crazy.
day,
I want to go to that
all day,
nightclub.
all night.
What kind of music do you guys listen to?
All of it.
All of it.
Do you have
Oh.
gnome rappers?
You know what?
Oh yeah.
We have gnome rappers, but I'm not a big gnome rapper fan.
Oh,
I'm kind of into
gotcha.
that more laid back.
I would kick it with the
You
gnome
like cool
rappers.
jazz, like gnome,
Adult
like
contemporary.
gnome music. No, I'm just
Gnome.
curious. Like, 'cause you guys have like special instruments, right? Like,
Oh yeah, we do.
okay. So like, yeah, like how does that sound compare? If you were to compare it to something that we hear, like, is it like psychedelic trance music or like EDM?
I imagine it like Hobbit music. Then
Well,
like
give me an
chant-
example of that. I don't.
I don't know, fucking chanting and
Oh,
drinking and like a fiddle.
Drinking's
or,
an instrument.
yeah.
You know.
Well, I guess when
it
it's
sounds like
playing,
drink-
this I can't think to describe.
Okay.
All I can think is Lord of the Rings when they're partying for Bilbo's
Oh, gotcha.
like
gotcha.
old folky.
So you guys have bands,
Oh, we have bands.
right? And like what he was saying, as far as like rappers, there's full on every genre that we have, like rock and electric music. You guys have that too?
We have it all.
Oh wow, okay.
We have
So-
it all.
All right.
You know.
Yeah.
We have it
Take
all.
it easy.
I mean, there's you know, the ones that wear the black cones.
Yeah.
Black cones.
Black cones. They're mostly the punk rockers, as you would call them. We just call them black cones.
Yeah.
Black
okay.
cones.
And then you have the
Gnome
other
Stein.
groups that I guess you would describe as bubblegum. They wear the rainbow-colored gnome hats.
Okay.
Oh.
So yeah.
They have gnome drag shows.
That's a legit. That's a good question.
I guess let me rephrase it better.
Please, yeah, explain. Because, what if he doesn't
Actually-
understand what the meaning of a drag show is? Because here in the human world, we have again, I'm not sure how much you've experienced because you've been around here for a long time. But here, we sometimes guys like to dress up as girls and put on a show, and we call them drag shows,
Like, did gnomes dress up as elves
or trolls.
or trolls? Yeah.
No, never.
No.
Not even for funsies. You guys don't have like a Halloween. Yes, that's a harvest holiday, right? So how do you guys
That's legit.
celebrate a huge harvest? That's your whole thing.
You know, after the harvest, we party just like everybody else does. We're happy. We're drinking ale. We're having, dancing.
No
smoking.
costumes though. Huh?
No,
No. Oh, okay.
no, that's a human gig. But
I would
Got it.
love-
gnomes are all good. Basically good. Every once in a while, one will step out of line and somebody will say something.
Yeah.
And keeps everybody in line. But I don't want it to sound like it's mandatory, but if your motto is tell the truth and be kind.
Yeah.
If that's what you're doing all the time, then.
And it's natural for someone to fuck up every now and again.
Oh, yeah. Happens all the time.
I've done it twice today.
Yeah,
Is there like gnome jail?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
repercussions are just like, you better stop.
We don't do anything stupid.
All right.
That's the human's job.
That's,
You work in Hollywood. They send them to Hollywood.
we don't do
and
this.
take their checks.
I'm into helping you protect that.
So, yeah.
I like your message.
Appreciate that. I'm glad I could get it out.
No.
Humans are so easy.
Well, you're in
It's
the
an
White
easy
Mountains.
target.
You're a gnome in the White Mountains. Like, I feel like in Arizona, guns are a thing. Have you ever had an encounter where someone was like, hey, why are you giving me shit, Know-me? You don't know me. And then, chick, what do you do in that situation where it's like some
Know-me.
good old American wants to...
Hey, to know me is to love me.
That works
All the time.
all the time. You get the guns in your face a lot.
Yeah, but like,
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, come
Do
on.
you have guns?
No, why?
Because they,
I have
I don't
Just
know.
in
I have
case.
deer and elk, and I have to talk to a bear. I can go up to the bobcat.
I mean, realistically, you could summon a damn dragon.
so I don't need a weapon.
what? You get summon dragons?
Unicorns, all that.
All that.
Trumpets. Trumpets is the one.
Oh shit.
Oh, I feel like I don't want to fight him.
No.
So
Yeah.
I don't need guns, none of that. And it looks bad on your record. Think about it.
Wait. What
Why
record?
are you here? I shot a gnome. You fucking did what?
Oh yeah.
You shot a gnome?
That's a good
That
point.
sick son of a bitch.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Oh, you killed a dog. Okay, you bastard. You shot a gnome too?
Yeah.
You're going straight to hell.
Yeah. You guys look so innocent.
Yeah. So I mean, why would you do that?
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Well, this is interesting. This
It
is
is.
interesting stuff. I love it. But I'm gonna get into it because yes, we have some libations on this table, but I'm curious. Let's get into the deeper stuff.
The
What kinda-
nitty gritty.
Yeah, what kind of drugs are y'all doing in there?
Well,
Because mushrooms is kind of your bag, right?
okay. Glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Because, I have some homework here.
Ooh.
You go, what kind of
Okay.
mushrooms do you like? And there's like 13,000 different types of mushrooms and fungi.
Mm.
You can narrow it down a little bit. But,
Oh, those are all psychedelic.
no.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
We'll get there.
Yeah, calm your
I'm
tits.
sorry.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot. We're on your
there's some
time.
for medicinal reasons. There's some as food. But then I haven't tried the ones with the white spots yet. But there's a mushroom that reminds me of the two of you that I enjoy. It's called penis envy.
I get that a lot.
Yeah, that's what.
Are you
Yeah.
calling us envious of penises, or like we got the penises everyone envies?
Well, here, let's put it this way. They must envy him for his penis because he's the world's tallest gnome.
Yes.
But he's our size. So what if we all just have
Penis envy.
big penises
envy.
that envy everyone?
See?
You know what they
See?
say? You know what they say about big hats?
I'll be a part of that
It's all
club.
about the hat.
I'll be a part of that club. The Penis Envy Club.
It's all about the hat.
Well, that's cool. So what else other than mushrooms?
Pardon?
What else other than mushrooms? Is there like a fairy dust that
That
you guys
was-
snort or something?
Because I want to snort some fairy dust.
Come
Fairy
on.
dust, it's okay, but as you get older, you kind of grow out of it.
No, like cocaine.
How long does that last? Like, do you
Days.
guys have
Days.
time to days? Wait, so do you get it from the fairy? Like, how do they give it to you?
Oh, they just fly past you, and you just take it in. You take that hit.
That's
Oh.
amazing. I love
Oh,
that.
You know,
man.
the fairy wraps her,
They're
flies around
crop
your head.
dusting you?
They are crop dusting the shit out of you, and you're as high as a kite.
I am grateful it doesn't work that way in this human world.
Oh my God,
A
that'd be
tweaker would run by you and your teeth fall out.
Just-
Oh, shit.
No, we
so
don't
you
have
and the lady and the nomette, you guys have a healthy sexual
we
relationship.
have a healthy life.
Nice.
Nice.
Is there any cool secret moves you want to share with the human world?
No.
You know.
We don't deserve that.
No.
Y'all wouldn't know what to do with this
Yeah,
knowledge.
Don't worry about it.
You just hurt. You would hurt yourselves. You would just hurt yourselves. Okay.
Well, thank you.
Sometimes I hurt
appreciate
myself
that.
just doing it in human style.
That's true. That is true. We get pretty.
You know what they say?
Creative.
Once you go gnome, you never go home, baby.
Ooh.
You never go home. That's what home wrecker shit is that? Is it once you go gnome,
So my
you never go home?
my lady ran off with a gnome. We have 7 kids.
It's like the black. You never go back. Like, what the fuck? That is great.
I still didn't
Only
get-
gnomes.
Yeah,
That's
I still
another
didn't get
thing.
the tell.
OnlyFans. We have OnlyFans. You guys have only gnomes?
No.
There's no like adult industry in the gnome community.
We're gnomes.
So
Yeah,
gnomes
but-
like to get freaky. Come on.
Yeah, you don't
Maybe
even,
you are.
you don't even need blue chews.
Yeah, you know blue chews. Come on. There's nothing. Nothing. Or I'll just say maybe you're not hip to that. All
Well,
right.
It's there.
Oh, is it?
I would go to a gnome strip club.
Yeah. What's
Mostly-
your favorite gnome strip
How
club?
Mostly
are
for-
you going to get in?
I'd hope you.
No,
you
you-
said you'd vouch
so-
for us.
Oh, I vouch for you, but you got to get inside.
I want to be. I want to live. I want to live vicarious. Wait, you're tallest. You're taller than us.
Yeah,
You're the world's tallest gnome.
That's why he ain't been in there.
Tell me. Oh, that's right. Maybe that's why he hasn't been in
I
there.
look through the door.
He's on the
Like
ground.
peeping
He's just
Tom
like
style.
laying.
Look, first of all, it's their business in the adult gnome world. If you want to get freaky, man, get freaky. If you want to get down, get yourself down. Do whatever you want. No one's going to judge you.
In the gnome world, huh?
Nobody's going to judge you what you do for a living. You can't. I mean, today, if a human goes to the grocery store and they go, "What do you do for your living?" and you go, "I table dance," they're going to look at you different. But nobody's going to ask you that. And if they do in the gnome world, nobody's going to care.
Mm.
You
Right,
know?
that's the kindness factor, the acceptance.
Tell the truth.
It's like
be
stripping in
kind.
Canada.
You know, tell the truth. Be kind.
Tell the truth and be kind.
That's it.
Gay.
I mean,
So, I'm just curious if you could, like, it sounds like just humans kind of, you get a lot of entertainment off of just watching humans. You know, you're.
oh, it's endless.
So
It's endless.
we have reality TV show for humans when we watch humans. I'm curious how you feel about if you had a reality show where humans were the show. How would that look like in the gnome culture?
You know, hold on there a minute, Jesse. I had a-
You got it.
You know what? I wrote it down just in case you were to ask me that crazy question. It was because, I think it was called, "Are You Real?"
Are you real?
Yeah, really? That would be not just the name of the show, but there's no way that a gnome would have that show, a reality show about humans. It would be no way. Are you real?
You guys don't have TV?
Why?
I don't know.
We
are- we do. Okay.
we are their TV.
So we have
Sure.
this device. It's called a television. Okay.
Yes.
Basically, it's a flat screen nowadays, and we can watch art. You know, and different types of visual content that people put out. This is one of those pieces of content that's going to go out on humans' television, different screens. You know, different sizes screens. So I'm curious. Do you guys don't have any of that? Come
I
on.
can look through your window.
Your window?
I look through the window right now.
Oh, our window.
Your window. I can see it
Like
all.
you just watch us from outside the window.
So our
you don't
tech-
change the channel and switch windows.
And I get.
Oh, sometimes it pisses us off.
Right. That is
Hey, I was
great.
watching that.
So do you find enjoyment, I guess, in human television?
If you guys don't
entertainment?
have it, yeah. What do you think about it?
We think it's interesting.
Okay.
Humans in general are an interesting group.
What's your favorites and what are your not favorites?
In the television world?
Yeah, just like everything on the screen that you've seen outside looking in.
That is a great question.
That's why I asked it.
What do I like and what do I don't like in the television world or the movie world of the humans?
So all of it?
Man, that's pretty good hit, man.
So what's
guys are
some of your
amazing.
favorites? What are some of your favorites? Just we'll start with there. Like,
Family
we-
Feud.
Family Feud, game shows. Okay, yeah. I like
Yeah,
that.
there's stupidity at its top.
Oh, that's
Human stupidity.
Family Feud. That's just a fun game.
Yeah.
That's fun for the whole family.
Nothing like beefing with your family.
I love it. All right, so what else?
Oh, you mean like I like game shows because it
All
just really
game
brings
shows.
out the best.
Right on. Right on.
I get it. It probably is the closest to real human interaction
Well, he
or
mentioned
reaction. I
he
should
mentioned
say.
like Hobbit, so I assumed he watched like Lord of the Rings. Or
Not one gnome. Not one gnome.
Other
in-
than that, was it
in the Lord of
accurate?
the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Not one gnome.
I mean,
You think that they would have a gnome or little people or something fairies? They had the elves. Once again,
That's why you resent. That's why you resent
that's
the
why
elves.
you don't watch the Lord of the Rings.
uppity elves, man.
Man,
Really, they threw them into a whole new level.
yeah. Did you watch Game of Thrones?
That wasn't bad.
Okay,
Wasn't
see,
No
bad.
gnomes.
That was amazing.
No gnomes.
Till the end.
You're just he's no gnomes. So if it doesn't have gnomes, it's not good to you. I don't get mad because there's no Mexicans in a movie. It just kind of feels weird.
What is it? Okay.
No gnomes. I don't fucking watch it. There's no gnomes.
It's a western.
no
It's a
gnome.
western. There's no Mexicans in the western.
That's great.
They're all Italians. How you feel about that?
They're getting westerns.
How you
That's the thing.
see? How you
That's
feel?
the thing.
So
So
if it's a western, you
so-
know at least there should be like one.
Yeah, I didn't.
sure.
I did not see one Ramirez in the credits.
Yeah.
What in the westerns?
Yeah.
There's a lot of Latina prostitutes in every western. Excuse you both.
No.
All right, Gnome's got it down.
Thank you.
And there's a lot of things that I would love for you to open up to us. I know we have asked some pretty controversial questions in the Gnome community because you guys don't talk like this, do you guys?
No.
Oh, okay.
Definitely not as vulgar.
Oh yeah.
What are some Gnome curse words? I'm curious.
Just like
Like, hey, motherfucker.
all the same words.
All the same words,
All
but
the
you
same
speak
words.
multiple languages.
Yeah. You know how fun that is. Because somebody out in 15 different languages. That's amazing.
Here you tell someone to go fuck themselves and fish.
Go fish yourself.
You guys don't fish. Fishing's fun. I love fishing. It's
Fishing
more
is
fishing
fun.
than catching, but I love it. It's fun. Yeah, you guys should try fishing.
The only thing gnomes ever catch when they go fishing is a buzz.
That's the best thing to catch.
It's the only thing to catch.
Mm-hmm.
But I imagine y'all would catch and release because y'all are vegetarians and, you know, the
Yes.
protector.
What's the point?
Yeah, but when you pull the fish out, can you understand it being like, fuck, ow, fuck?
So how do you find the time in doing comedy with all the stuff that you have to do?
Yeah, so like, do you write your jokes on the job from stuff you see? Or, because it's like, you're kind of just telling us your life story. And not to say that, oh, that shit's funny, but, you know.
Well, you know, it pretty much is. As you two are well known, is in your comic world, you draw a lot of things from your own world, your own life.
Mhm.
And you know what? And that's what I'm doing. I'm drawing things from my life, but also looking at it from as a woodland creature and what they're going through, what the human world is going through, and how these interact with one another. I'm just
Mhm.
kind of like I said earlier, I'm just a go-between.
Just the bridge
That's it.
with a troll under it.
That's it. It smells. Small hands.
Smelly Bridges, new band name.
Dude, that troll still smells better than this goddamn codpiece.
Oh man.
That codpiece could talk.
You can talk to it, can't you?
It is interesting though, because like we were talking about costumes and stuff, and you guys have an interesting look. What's the fashion like in the gnome world? What could we do in the human world to kind of like take on?
Well,
Maybe
see-
just fashion in general.
How can we culturally appropriate?
Yeah,
Well, see, with us, it's all about
we love doing
the
that.
hat. And we're pretty laid back, pretty simple, easy dress.
Hey,
But
we have
with-
hats too. Mexicans have sombreros. Do you guys wear sombreros, or do
We
you guys
should.
wear?
You know what? I
This
think
is
they
kind of like a wizard hat.
It's kind of like a wizard hat,
Or
but you know what? For
a
being
dunce cap.
outside, it
Uh-huh.
needs a better brim to keep the.
It does.
It needs a brim.
We all know about being outside. You guys should. You guys should get a
See?
brim.
The
You guys-
the sombrero gnome
Let's
hat.
do a hybrid. Would you be down to do
Oh,
that?
I'd be in 100%.
Let's do it.
We get the little writing on it.
Oh yeah. Oh, the little. We'll put the little. Some of them have strings with little
Those too.
balls on it. Oh, that'd be fun, huh? Just sitting there like that. Oh. So your hats. You love hats.
Being
Yes.
magic and
Okay,
festive.
now
Okay.
going to humans and their fashion. See, to you, we're pretty laid back. A shirt, pair of pants, pair of boots, the hat.
And it's the hat that really just makes it
Yeah.
all.
But with humans, it's a concept on how well you're supposed to look. Oh, I need to wear this. I need to look this way. I need to do this.
You guys don't do it that way.
Why?
So what?
Nobody cares in
so-
the fae world. Nobody gives a shit with the fair. Well, sometimes. But nobody cares.
Mm.
Oh, you know what? But looking at humans and their clothing and how
Right.
their issues and
Yeah.
how they want to look good and all this other stuff, I think humans should be able to wear whatever you want to wear.
Amen.
But you cannot wear clown suits in the bank.
What?
What?
What? Are you talking about?
I saw it.
Are you talking about the
Someone
Dark
wore a clown-
Knight?
Or did they just think you're?
Where they robbed the bank dressed as clowns? What do you mean? Are you talking about suits? Suits or clown suits? What? Elaborate.
I just think that humans should wear whatever you want to wear. But I think that there should be restrictions in certain places.
Like no clown.
No
No clowns in the bank.
Like, or at a funeral.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, depending on who it is.
No, you know what? Now that you're saying it, I would feel a little weird if I seen a clown in a bank.
Fucking bozo just walks in with big
If
ass
you're in
shoes
line-
and it's gonna make you uneasy.
And there's someone behind you with that looks like they're from Ringling Brothers. You know, yeah. I feel you on that. You know, you're right. You're right. I don't think clowns should exist in the bank. That's weird.
well, 'cause
Okay,
you're
Wow.
first-
think of it
New
on the
fear
other
unlocked.
side. Think of it on the other side. You go in to get a loan,
Right.
and the clown is on the other side of the desk, and they're going to be the ones filling out the fucking paperwork.
Mm.
You know how that's going to go.
So you mentioned earlier, aliens and whatnot don't really phase you like humans. You know, I'm curious. You know, are aliens real?
Dun dun dun.
I'm just saying. You mentioned
Okay.
UFOs. I think you said UFOs.
UFOs.
But I
Yeah,
have to. I'm naturally curious. I wanna
they real?
know.
Okay.
Are aliens real?
Between eating the mushrooms, smoking the smoke,
No, sober.
sober. I've been looking at the stars for over 400 years.
Right.
You don't think I've seen something?
Tell me something.
You know, we're not alone here. How can we be
Mm.
alone with this vastness?
Right. That's a lot of people's existential crisis.
You know?
It's like, oh, how can we? Or and then, oh shit, we probably are.
Have you seen Fire in the Sky?
No, I have not.
Oh, you gotta watch it. You in the White Mountains. We had an abduction here.
That's what I've heard.
Yes.
And Heber, I'm
I'd
pretty
love
sure.
to. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. You know, because like maybe you know the alien. I don't know.
Have you spoken to any before, or have you just seen it, watching the stars?
Just seen it.
Because my question was, if you had spoken to them, then what's the fucking answer?
Well, they probably say the same thing we do. God, these guys are stupid.
Back to this dude. This is dunce caps. That's what he gave us.
Yeah.
Fucking dunce caps.
See? Humans are the only ones that would do that to one another.
Do what?
Put a dunce cap on somebody. Humans are the only ones that would do that.
And that's disrespectful to the gnomes then at that point.
Yeah, and the person who has the
That's true.
you can understand.
Yeah.
Humans, and if you see somebody wearing an orange one, that's a human who's drunk and it's a fucking traffic cone. Humans aren't going to do that. No one's not going to do that to each other. We have respect for each other.
So then, say you don't have your gnome hat on. In that case, would the other gnomes be upset about that? Or you said you could have your hat taken? Like, do you have to just royally
Oh,
screw
that's
up,
right.
or like,
You can have your
is it
hat
a
taken.
punishment? Is that a banishment?
It's not total banishment.
But it's you did something, Nomi.
Is there different colors that they
I-
wear that shows?
Well,
That's,
actually, different colors are for different
Like for sex offender gnomes?
No, we don't have those.
That's a blessing.
I didn't know if you heard the first segment, but we have sex offenders up here. And I was just curious if you guys have sex offenders in the Gnome world.
No,
But of course they
We
don't.
don't have that problem.
Because it's, what was the thing? I've already forgot. Tell the truth, be
Oh,
kind,
kind.
be kind, rewind, or whatever, some shit.
Be kind, tell the truth. You know,
I love it.
everybody respects each other in the Fey world.
Oh, there's no dark world. Oh,
You
man.
know, I'm-
Humans
oh,
are
yeah.
shitty, man.
There are some dark ones. I'm open for anything else. Other questions?
Oh,
You know?
nice. Okay, so we got the floor. I mean, we've been already asking a bunch of
Right.
questions.
Who's watching your yard right now?
Oh, I have gnome. I have some brothers and sisters hanging out there. I have a gnome smoking a pipe.
You know what I want to
I got
know?
one of
Like-
my brothers in the yard smoking a pipe.
You
checking
out
into
you
this
out here
house.
saying that humans went and put y'all in lawns, and then you went and got you a gnome and put it in your
Like,
lawn.
you know what? I didn't get to
Oh,
know.
shit.
They came to me.
Oh, my God.
Oh, they came like
came-
Santa's
That
elves.
sounds
They
like
came to me.
That sounds like an easy out. Like, you know what I mean? That just sounds like,
Why would I buy one?
I don't have
Like,
slaves.
truly,
They
like,
just came
yeah.
to me.
They hang out.
You
They
know?
were like, "Hey, man, we can hang out with the big guy."
I love it.
And I was like, "I can."
Do you have any questions for us? You're talking to humans,
Oh, I know. I'm talking to you,
and we're pretty open. I feel like,
But you know
Gabe
what?
and
Believe
I,
it or
you
not,
know?
you've answered a great deal of the questions. Like, I can't ask you why are you the way you are, because we don't have that much time.
And it would get real unfunny real fast.
Exactly. So I don't need to ask any of those questions.
No, I think we could say whatever we want in these hats, and it'll be funny.
Yeah.
No, but just.
Two hats and a cod piece.
I mean, I love that. Again,
Now that my head's been teabagged.
I know I've known you. Yeah, it is T-head. I love it. You know, have you ever bombed on stage?
Yeah, I feel like I bombed once or twice.
Yeah, tell
Sometimes-
us about it.
Sometimes the jokes just didn't go.
Give any examples? Or?
Okay.
Codpiece.
The codpiece joke. I said that's not a hat, and I was standing there, and I said it's also a codpiece, and I put it in front of me.
Mm.
Well, in the Renaissance world, the codpiece is that little piece that is in front of your manhood, or your whatever you guys call it, berries. So,
They're cod pieces here too. Yeah.
so I
They're
said
called
that
cups.
as a codpiece, and not just a hat.
Uh,
And everybody looked at you in the audience like, "What are you talking about?" Now, I did it in front of another group of people that I know.
mm-hmm.
They thought it was hilarious.
Mm.
But it was with
So just location.
Yeah.
So
the people just didn't
crowds.
get the joke.
Yeah.
You know, you say things, and they look at you like, "Oh, so you can't be too much." So
Now,
Yeah.
again, we've only been doing comedy for so long, not as long as you've been alive, for sure. But for me, like when I think about those things, I have to adapt. How have you adapted? Just for tips on other gnomes trying to do comedy.
I mean, like, explain it.
So if a joke doesn't hit because it's a different crowd, how do you adapt to evolve the joke?
Oh, sometimes you just scratch it because you have to go. Oh, the crowd didn't get it.
So you toss it?
Well,
I mean, you could be like,
keep it.
who knows what a codpiece is?
Yeah, and then you're educating your audience.
Yeah, because we're dumb.
Yeah, but I didn't want it to come across that way. You know,
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're giving a history lesson of 16.
All the best jokes need
you know?
explaining. Yeah.
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 So yeah,
Let me tell you why this is funny.
exactly. You'll laugh later when you get home.
You get it.
Very
Oh,
simple.
man.
Yeah, those type of things.
Now, is there other, not to call you a lawn ornament again, but is there other lawn decoration that you're like threatened by or bothered by? So I'd seen a picture on Facebook. It was like, forget the garden gnomes, you need a porch goose. And it's just like a little goose
Well, he's
statue.
definitely jealous of Shelf on an Elf.
Oh no, not at all.
You know.
No, I'm not envious of Elf on a Shelf. That voyeur bastard.
He gets put through it.
Yeah, you know what?
You're a voyeur too. Get the fuck out of here. Watching through the windows, Game of Thrones, watching all those titties bounce and the dragons. Get out of here. Don't.
Okay.
Peeking into the gnome strip club.
Yeah. Watch. If gnomes were to like make that list, Elf on a Shelf is telling the fat elf all about you and everybody else.
That elf is
You-
telling?
That elf on
That
a
sounds
shelf,
like the CIA. Get the hell out of
Yeah,
here. We
Elf
got
on a
that.
Shelf.
Yeah, we
Elf
got
on a
that.
Shelf is going to snitch you out.
Yep.
to your mom, about your girlfriend, your wife, your girlfriend and your wife.
Snitch to who?
That's-
Santa?
You're gonna snitch to Santa.
That's some punk ass shit.
That's some punk ass. No, I'm looking through your window and I don't snitch your ass out. I don't snitch your ass out.
No, because you're looking through our window.
You don't need to look through our window.
You're also wrong here.
But I'm not the one that snitch you out.
Yeah, because you would snitch yourself out.
Yeah. So see, I'm good.
I love that. But I'm not gonna say anything.
I saw where you put that thing.
Oh my god, that is great.
Twice.
Okay, so there is some.
Not gonna snitch you out.
No, okay.
That's good. You're peeping Tom, but at least you ain't a snitch.
At least he ain't snitch. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so at least I'm gonna help you out. We're in the human culture. You can't observe people without them knowing. Oh, you can't. You can't watch people without their consent.
Elf on the shelf and the gnome watching you get domed.
I don't care if you don't like elves. Then you're no good. You're no better than the elves because you're doing the same thing.
Yeah, but the thing about it is,
we put you there.
You put me there.
We want you there.
You think
Don't put the blame on us.
Just
don't you gaslight us right
Do you
now.
really think that a gnome wants to hang out in your bathroom?
Fair.
No. The same reason a gnome doesn't want to be on a dwarf on Snow White. They were put there because they're happy to be there, like you said. They want to be there. You guys are more humble than humans. You don't want to be nowhere you don't want to be.
So
there you are.
If I ever get a gnome, I am facing him away from the window.
Okay.
He or she.
You know what? I'm just gonna fucking knapsack every fucking gnome I have on here now. I'm scared. Fuck Santa, because he's everywhere. He can see he knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. And I'm telling you, these gnomes. You know what?
I can't believe.
Ooh,
I
beef.
I just started the race war.
We almost had peace, goddammit.
We almost. It was a good time, and I appreciate that we're able to have these tough talks. Because there's a lot of these things we never get to talk about. We never get to talk about your world or our world or the dark and the light of it. So, man, this has been a refreshing conversation. And I'm happy to have you at One Eye Jack's or the Irish Glen. You can catch Don the Gnome, man, at least in the White Mountains and hopefully at the Renaissance Festival soon. That's a place that we have. You're very aware of it because you're there a lot, right?
Yeah, I was there. I was there for a while.
So I'd love to see you there.
In fact, I had a recent encounter at the Renaissance Fair last week. Almost. There was a friend of mine who was doing juggling, Jeff the Juggler, and he's on stage at the carnival with another guy, Lynx Ken, who does sword swallowing, which is an amazing gig.
It's crazy.
So
Sounds like my ex.
yeah,
I should call her.
I'll give you her number.
that went over
Her
well.
new number? No, I'm just kidding.
So in the middle of the act, man, he stands up and goes, "Man, is that Don the Gnome?"
Right
In the middle of
on.
his act, now I was like so honored for him to stop his act and say, "Hey, there's Don the Gnome," and he tells people, "That's my real dad. That's my real dad."
Is he right?
He goes, "Dad, I told you to stay in the car."
Maury.
That DNA thing doesn't work with gnomes.
Wait, what? So you can cheat as much as you want? They're all the same. We're all the same.
It's all about the hat.
Oh my God! So you can hang your hat in any home, and nobody matters. You can have all the nomads you want. Oh my God! I need to be a gnome.
Yeah, I bet you regret that.
Yeah.
Damn it! Now I'm just a poly man. That's great.
All about the hat.
Oh, it's good. That's good. All right. Well, hey, Don the Gnome, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure and an
Thank
honor,
you
guys.
so much, man. Thank you.
Thank you. It was awesome.
I hope you keep sending up. You can catch Don the Gnome at the White Mountain open mic at Bar Stars White Mountain Open Mic. We have it at Average Colleen. We have it at One Eyed Jack's. And hopefully you can be able to see him at the Renaissance Festival. And obviously Gabe at the One Eyed Jack's. Catch him behind the rail, slinging drinks. Yeah. You got to come out more down the Gnome because we do dart tournaments and whatnot. Come on, you got to come out and hang out. It'd be fun. But anyway, so that's Small Town Dads. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Just some small town dads living in the White Mountains.